Hello, Monsters of Banner, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Immortal Empires Part 21. My Clan Eshin Campaign, where the amazing Visible Rat is getting munched on. He's being gobbled by squigs. That's unfortunate for him, but he can deal with it. He is the amazing Visible Rat. Meanwhile, we've got some of the Grand Fromage, and their decoys have been spawned in to hold back a horde of starting pump wagons and trolls. Meanwhile, over at the front of the line, we have Deathmaster Nitz, who's getting blatted by Wurzag, but he and Lurk are constantly trying to reach Wurzag and deal with him. It's just causing, well, I mean, these Savage Orcs are causing a bit of a problem, so we're going to vortex the shit out of them and hopefully turn the tide. While that's going on, most of the Skaven army is either already Skaven? Orc army. Oh, it's been a long day. The Orc army is routing, or, well, at the rear of the line, they are murdering our triads, is what they're doing, basically. But, I mean, at least it's keeping them busy, right? Could be worse. Looks like Wurzag's trying to get away. He's making a run for it. Get him, Deathmaster Nitz. Stab, and he's only got 618 health. That's just one hit for Deathmaster Nitz, I think. Made that two. It's 2 hits. It was definitely 2 hits. And Wurzag's down. Face down in the dirt. And with Wurzag's death, the rest of his army runs for the hills. It's nice catching them when they're trying to dash past us. Makes life a lot easier. We can replenish that. That will heal up the Eshin triads who got brutally murdered by those Savage Orc boys. Never mind. That's what they're there for. Don't tell them that. Clan superiority, which that's quite nice. I think we've already got one of those though, so won't need another one. I can put that on another army. Oh dear, how sad. The extra replenishment isn't really going to give us much, so I'll take the little bit of extra food. That'll get us back up. Hello, Deathmaster Nitz now has perfect vigor, which means now currently he has the Banner of Swiftness, which does increase his speed, which is quite nice. But I could always switch that for something else. Like, say, the Banner of Blindness, which will make his targets a lot easier to kill. I could also give it to the amazing Visible Rat and try and keep him alive longer. Options. We have options. Let's go sneaky. He's not that sneaky. He's, you know, very super visible. We see you, amazing Visible Rats. That's your superpower. The fact that everyone can see you. It's admittedly not the most potent of superpowers. If anything, it is somewhat detrimental to your survival. But that's your superpower, and you know you have to be true to yourself, don't you? Probably. Doesn't really matter. Let's go ambush there. You are healed up and good to go. I meant to do renames. I said I'd promise. I mean, never let me borrow money from you, I guess, is the answer to that one. You're never going to see it again. Varenka Hills has got an undercity. It's also riddled with plague. Good. Well, I mean, I say good. It's fine. You know what? Do we actually? We don't actually need one there, do we? Actually, hang on. No, cancel. Cancel that. Cancel that. Let's go with income from trade. 8% faction wide. Holy shit, that's amazing. Admittedly, the discoverability is 80, but still 8% trade income. Wow. Okay. Not are we trading with Pete? I mean, we are trading with Queek, aren't we? You know what? Making, you know, for Skaven, that's not bad trade income. That is reasonable. But I do want more food. Now that's going to increase. It's going to give us some money. Income, so it's going to give us some of their money as well, and food. I mean, it's not going to be a huge amount though. We'll get more food from doing that, but we get more stuff from doing that. I think I'm just going to go with this actually. I think that's what we're going to do. And then we'll get income generate. That's going to use food though. Not that I'm in a huge amount of trouble with my food. I mean, we used a lot to upgrade Ekrons to the max rank. Was it Ekrund? I feel like it was. No, it was down. It was Morgheim down here, wasn't it? Why the fuck did I do that? What was I thinking? What was past monsters abound? What was going on in his mad little head? Who the fuck knows? I certainly have no idea. Let's go Ancient Cunning, because more ambush is more good. A couple of skill points here. We've pretty much got everything, so I guess replenish troops, despite the fact that we've already have it. And as I was clicking that, I was thinking that we've already got it, and I did it anyway. There we are. Trixie, sure, we'll grab that one. And then Toxide, level 24. Holy shit. Let's go hard to hit, so that you're, you know, harder to hit. Yes, yes. Good, good. Sneaky, good. Let's take that one. Who else we got? Oh, you haven't moved. Are you sure? Did I not tell you? Oh. Wow, that's a lot of dead goblins. Holy shits. Oh, there was another. There was 2 assassins down there. I stand corrected. I guess we'll go Counter-Strike, seeing as you may as well. Now, Thorgrim's around here somewhere. The nice thing about this is that all of the Empire troops marching through Vlad's territory are getting riddled with vampiric, vampiric, I was going to say plague. They are getting plagued, because they're also plagued. But no, just vampiric corruption is what they're being riddled with. Lots of bitey boys nipping at their heels and necks. Now, we dealt with this army last time. Metastorm, good fucking job. You know, big, good work. And what the fuck was that? And I guess, I mean, power overload, specimen collector could go into more upkeep reduction. Not bad. Okay, let's get a specimen collector. Sure.
Don't think so.
That army is quite nasty. I would feel better about that if we had a shit ton more war explodey things. The mortars. That's it. That's what I was trying to say. If we had more mortars, I'd feel a lot better about that. As it is, I don't feel great, but we have more and more dwarves heading in this direction. Do we have anywhere? We do have down... Right, so... That's a different building, though, isn't it? Because we need the arsenal, weapons bar, and the weapons dump. In fact, what we need is the arsenal, but I don't think we have that anywhere nearby. No. Okay, we're going to knock that down. We're going to get the arsenal here. I don't know if that's going to be any use, considering that we're only 1 turn away from lots of mortars, and then fucking Belagar, fucking god. Belagar! Telsion failed me, never mind. There's not much else we can do because we don't have any money. There's fucking dwarves pouring down the pass. It's very nasty. Definitely get a doctor to see that if you have dwarves pouring out of your pass. Scheme of Doom performed. We've got ensure product quality. Yep, so that's more missile strength for stuff. Lovely. Ekrund is being raided. I'm not super bothered about that. Let's continue south. Let's see what's going on down here. Okay, nothing particularly interesting. Oh, we've also got lots of clan contracts. Right, you're going to piss off Clan Moors. Does anyone want to piss off Clan Mulder? You want to piss off Clan Mulder, so therefore you're up. You are doing that. Off you go. Yes. Spy on Clan Mulder, because we don't care what happens to Clan Mulder. Clan Mulder wants to spy on Clan Scryer. I'm not going to do that. You want to piss off Clan Pestilence. It's only going to reduce their thingy by... So that's actually not much. So that's fine. I'm going to send, I guess, you. I have no idea who's where. Which is bad, really, because I have, like, legitimately no... I mean... Morphic, I have no idea where you are, so you're going to do this. And then I'll find that I have agents in certain locations no longer available, and I'll be kicking myself. But never mind. Right, I'm not going to do this one because I don't want to piss off Clan Moors. But that's fine. We've got one shadowy scheme, which I'm going to hold on to for the moment. So being raided over there, that's not a big problem. Can we reach Grunty Mingle? We can. Oh god, how many fucking Snotling pump wagons have they got? I hate those fucking things. Legitimately hate the bastards. Okay, you've only got 3. That's actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be, so I'm okay with that. Right, we're being raided over here, but it's only an Ickle force, so I'm not super worried. And, oh look, dwarves.
Futile.
Well, is it futile?
Sneaky infiltrator.
Come on, we got this. 47% chance.
Kill their scouts.
We did not have that. We did not.
Eshin contract approved.
Oh god, I'm going to have to attack that army, aren't I?
Kill them.
Not possible.
I'm going to have to attack it, and it's going to be a fucking nightmare. But it's going to have... It's going to have to be done.
Machines and sorcery.
I wonder if we can get the ambush, we'll have the reinforcements from the settlement as well.
Me. Retreat. Run.
Come on, one more try.
Knock. Do.
God damn it. Okay.
Zap. Kill for Scryer.
Good luck. This battle's going to be quite tough, but fortunately we do at least have the Deathglobe Waters. At least there is that small boon that we have. So that's good, because they do a lot of damage, especially to bunched up units. If we could just get them to bunch up, then we can do a lot of damage. Now the main problem here is going to be the ghosts and Belagar, because we don't really have any magical attacks. So we don't really have a way of dealing with the ghosts apart from just trying to bludgeon them to death, and that's quite hard, actually. It's quite tricky. So our Skaven slaves are moving in. Slaves are honestly complete garbage. I mean, they will never hang around for long enough to really hold anyone at bay, realistically. They probably need a hero there to sort of like keep them in place, but left to their own devices, they will just leg it at the drop of a hat. Fortunately, it's keeping the Giant Slayers in place long enough, and the Hammerers there long enough to just bludgeon them with the Death Globes. And then, of course, we've got the Rattling Guns cutting down Skaven Slaves and Giant Slayers. Like the Skaven Slaves, I mean, honestly, it's a waste of ammunition shooting them. It's like every bullet lodged in their tiny little scrawny, deprived little rat bodies is a complete waste of a bullet. Not because I care about them, it just means that bullet is just going to waste. It's completely pointless. We're trying to get our Warlock Master to fight Belagar, but that's not a fight that he's going to win particularly well. Belagar is a tough cookie. So far, so good. We're holding the line. We're bringing in the Blight Scabs Plague Pack. The Teeth Breakers have flanked around, so they're going to get some nice shots into the back of these Giant Slayers, which is exactly what we need. There we go. Love the noise of those things. They make good noises. Holy shit. Oh, yes. Okay, so we are dealing with the Giant Slayers there. I mean, we're also doing quite a lot of damage to our own Storm Vermin, but I'm okay with that. As long as we kill the Giant Slayers. That's the main thing. They still got a lot of Bugman's Rangers, and they're not. They're annoying because they regenerate. Okay, we need to take out those Scolder Guard as well, because they're going to do a lot of damage if we let them. No, shan't. Get out of here. We've got the Gutter Runner Slingers may be quite useful. A lot of our units are starting to run quite low on ammunition. The Warp Lightning Cannons have managed to do quite a lot of damage, but are now running a little bit low on the old... I mean, they get quite a lot of kills. Those Death Globes continue to rain down on the Dwarves and just doing so much damage. 233 kills on them so far. Just doing so much, and chucking some... Actually helping us out by chucking explosive charges at the Grumbling Guard, which I'm fine with. Teeth Breakers trying to take out these Bugman's Rangers. And although we take them down to only 13 remaining, they at one point had 0 leadership, but they've now come back up to 11. They've got over this sudden shock of being mown down. More Death Globes raining down on top of the Dwarf thing menace. The real menace is the fact it turns them into a target. Okay, so the dwarf army is quite reduced, but then so are we. And we're starting to run low on ammo. That's a bit of an issue, such as the Jezzails down here. We're picking off the grumbling guard as they charge towards us. We can run away from them, but we've actually only got like 3 more shots. That's not enough shots. And there is, how many hammerers? 11? 11 hammerers currently beating the shit out of the warp lightning generator. We do have Metastorm coming in to help out. I don't know if that's helping, but it's... I mean, the lightning cannon doesn't actually have any ammo left, so it's actually kind of useless to me at this point. A lot of stuff doesn't have any ammo, such as the avalanche mortars. They have no ammo. They do have 300 kills, though, so that's not bad. The Teeth Breakers continuing to open fire up on the Bugman's Rangers, cutting them down and finally managing to completely wipe out a unit. This unit has 9 dwarves left, and it's currently still fighting. We're going to try and take out this dwarf because, I mean, we just don't have anything to really stop him with. The Jezzails are out of ammo. We've got a lot of enemy characters left to kill, and no one to really kill them. The Gutter Runners are about the only thing we could potentially use. Now, Belagar is charging them. So we're just going to chuck our tiny little spiky Skaven balls at him until he fucks off. Go away, Belagar. No one likes you. We've even reduced your leadership. In comes Metastorm. Yeah. Unfortunately, that means Metastorm basically shields Belagar from our tiny little Skaven spiky balls. Get out of there, Metastorm. You are not going to win that fight. Belagar is too much of a beast. He's killed 75 things, and he wants to add you to that list. He is taking a lot of damage, and he is slowly being dealt with, but we still have a rune priest? Runesmith, that's the one. Runesmith. We've still got a Runesmith, we've still got 2 ghosts to deal with, and Belagar. It's going to be quite tricky to deal with all of that. Belagar is taking an absolute pounding, though. Those tiny little Skaven balls are wearing away. The endless teabagging. He's had enough. Look at this. He's trying to charge back into the fight. But he's down to 1 leadership. Come on, break him. Break him. They've got the discourage ability. So if we can just a little bit more. There, he's at minus. He's at minus. He's routing. He's out of here. Belagar is running away. Okay, that's 1 dealt with. Now, unfortunately, the ghosts, of course, are unbreakable. So we're going to have to kill them. I don't think we can, to be honest. I think I'm very much in a position where I don't think we can kill them. And plus, the bolt thrower apparently is back in action. I had used some menace from below to deal with that, but now apparently it's just launching bolts at me again, which is upsetting. Get him out of here. Keep chucking balls at him until he fucks off. Okay, Belagar is getting whacked. He's down to 172 health. Just a few more, and we've run. I mean, we're getting the avalanche breakers to chase down the iron breakers. Avalanche mortars to chase down the iron breakers. Belagar's down. Belagar's dead. So we're using these guys to chase down the iron breakers so they don't come back. Metastorm's running away from the ghost because we can't kill them. We're sending the the Teeth Breakers to engage the bolt thrower because why not at this point? Jesus, hit him with a gun. His head exploded. That's brutal. Brutal. Now, okay, so we basically, we can easily knock out the bolt thrower. That's not going to be a difficult. It's these characters, like especially this guy, because we've run out of ammunition on the gutter slingers. And as soon as we run out of ammo, and Metastorm is now engaging, because I thought maybe we can kill him. The answer's no. Metastorm is out of here, understandably. So I decide to do the Skaven thing, which is basically we're just going to disengage and run away, because I could throw everything I've got at these guys, and I might not win, but I will take more casualties. So I decided, actually, you know what? Let's just get the fuck out of here. So that's what we did. I just told all my units to withdraw and get off the battlefield. Ugh, dwarves. Literally the fucking worst. Never. Well, we lost our potion of strength, but I'm going to be honest, it wasn't that. It wasn't that vital. Okay, so although we lost the battle, I feel like that was actually more like a win because they've only got 4 units left. Now, I can't, and they're not replenishing either. I can't help but feel they might decide to get the fuck out, potentially. We did lose the council guard, because of course they're unbreakable, so they just go and die. Which is... It's the problem with unbreakable units. You're more likely to lose them, which is really kind of an issue, because they take time to replenish, so or time to sort of re-recruit once you've... It costs more to re-recruit a unit than replenish it. So therefore, it's in your best interest to never lose a unit, but there we go. Do we have any poison wind globes? How long are they going to take to recruit? 4 turns. Oh, god damn it, guys. 4 turns for everything. Ugh. Oh, maybe get some death runners? Maybe? I don't know. Sure.
Machines and then sorcery.
Yeah, well, I mean, you lost, but I feel like that was more like a win, to be honest. Respected and feared. Let's go with that. Sure. So that army is effectively fucked. I mean, they've got 4 units, all of which are badly dented.
Master assassin.
They ain't doing nothing. With any luck, anyway. Right, let's go and deal with these goblins.
Secret arts. Victim
I think we can just auto-resolve that one. And lose 2 units of death runners in the process, of course, as is tradition. Motherfucker.
Best elite ratkin.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Everything's going to take 2 turns. So I'm going to... Fuck it, I'm just going to get more gutter runners, I think.
Hide.
Just going to get more gutter runners. Let's do that. Let's do that. And let's get Deadeye. Sure. Toxides is getting... spread corrupt... No, scouting. Let's go scouting. Let's go scouting. Sure. Right. Our now, Grunty Mingle is part of that, isn't it? Which is a pain in the ass, although it does mean we're making income. And have we... No, we haven't... Or have we linked... Can I trade with more people? No, because of the way trade works. Yeah, because we don't have that little link there. So because our capital's over here, to have a proper link to the rest of the world. Not that there any other... Well, I guess we could trade with Clan Richters, but because we don't have this little link here, we can't trade. Why the Total War trade system works like that, I legitimately don't have a fucking clue, but it does, and there we go. Holy shit, that's a lot of cavalry. Oh, that's going to be a fucking nightmare, isn't it? They're all going to be running all over the place. Oh, it's going to be so much micro. I'm going to have arthritis by the end of this. Had to take a short break because the cleaner turned up. Anyway, so I've done some renames while I was doing that as well, so...
Silent killer, yes.
Yes, you are, Jeremy. Yes, you are. Lovely. Fuck me, is this a rebellion? Laying siege to... Jeez.
No.
Jeez, I mean, holy balls. It's not looking good for them, is it? The greenskins actually have... Wait, is that the last settlement?
Let me think about it.
Holy shit. I think this is their last settlement. I was like, oh, we've got some work to do here, but actually, nope. No, we don't. There is no work to be done. We have done the work. Look at that. Okay, good. So we just need to finish off the greenskins then.
Deathmaster Snitch.
Now, I could race in here, but I fear that I might get... well, I mean, it's goblins, isn't it?
I'd rather eat a squeak.
I mean, Grimgor Ironhide is there, and that is a lot of goblins, to be fair.
Assassin.
But
Get off, kid.
I reckon we can probably do this. I mean, we're almost certain to get the ambush, aren't we? So, fuck it. Let's auto-resolve that. Let's eat them. Got the war banner. Very nice. Don't need it, but there we go. And, I mean, let's give Grimgor the personal touch. The orcs don't have a lot left. Let's see if we can further reduce that amount. I hate starting pump wagons, so one of the first things going to happen is we're going to kill them. So gutter runners flanking around. We've got the amazing visible rats and the Wheels of Doom up on top of the hill there, proudly displaying themselves to all and sundry, getting the attention. And there comes the shurikens, wiping out this unit in but a couple of volleys, which is perfect because do not like pump wagons. Get the fuck out of here, you jerks. There we go. All the pump wagons are dead. The main body of the force is approaching the top of the hill, which is absolutely fine because it means the gut runners can deal with basically everything else. Cutting down. Oh god! Like, what's that? Like, that was almost 2/3 of a unit dead in one volley, and they basically ran away. And we could just set the gutter runners on skirmish mode and probably complain when it all goes tits up. Meanwhile, our infantry and heroes are moving up to support the amazing visible rats as the Wheels of Doom charge down. And the amazing visible rat tries to do a cracks call. Unfortunately, it's, you know, it did some damage. It got 68 kills. It wasn't bad. It wasn't quite enough, though, in my opinion. Amazing visible rat charging down to engage the goblins, sending them flying. He can debuff them nicely, and the rest of our forces now coming up to... Deathmaster Snitch gets spotted really quickly. I mean, considering the rest of these guys are still hidden. Are they still hidden? Maybe they're not. Maybe Deathmaster Snitch is just harder to spot, and I just never realised it. Never mind. We're pulling off some of the Eshin Triads to engage some of these goblins, and the Death Runners charging in to engage Savage Orc Biggins. Should be nice and easy for them, in theory. Deathmaster Snitch and Lurk moving in on Grimgor, who's actually the other side of the battlefield, so that's going to be a little bit tricky. Death Runners moving in to engage those Goblin Archers over there. The Gutter Runners giving everyone the run around. You can see these Orc Biggins trying to do... Well, they're routing at the moment, but they were trying to catch up with us, but they just couldn't really... Well, they're just not that fast. So they just become shuriken fodder. More and more Goblins being picked off one by one. We don't really want to engage them in melee combat if we can help it, so we're just going to dash away at the last second. Grimgor's war going off there. There's Grimgor chasing around. The thing is, Grimgor's very slow, so he's not really particularly good at catching up with us. Sad times. There's a big old melee going on over here, but our Death Runners are slowly turning the tide. The Amazing Visible Rat with 87 kills. You can see Deathmaster Snitch and Lurk charging around the flank, trying to get through these units. This unit of goblins, I haven't spotted them, and the gut runners are trying to get away from Grimgor. Deathmaster Snitch stops for a minute just to get his bearings, then gets jumped by some goblins. Fortunately, he can do that. Give them all the ruddy slip, can't he? So he's going straight for Grimgor. Grimgor doesn't know what's about to hit him. Well, he does, because he can see it coming. Grimgor takes an absolute beating to start off with. In comes Lurk as well. It's 2v1, which is perfect Skaven odds. Come on, Deathmaster Snitch, you got this, buddy. Lurk's in the way. Lurk! You're the worst. Now, fortunately, Deathmaster Snitch is just a lot better than Grimgor at dueling. Grimgor, you put him in a big blob of enemy units, and those units will eventually all be dead, and Grimgor will come out smiling, covered in other people's blood. But against Deathmaster Snitch, he just doesn't really have a chance. He's now running for his life. What's left of it anyway. Lurk's in the way again. Get out of the way, Lurk. You're only the apprentice, not the master. And there we go. And so... the greenskins are done. Deathmaster Snitch gets more armor. Has he never killed Grimgor before? Really? I thought he probably would have, but oh well. There we go. More armor piercing damage and armor, which is a nice little trait to have. Deathmaster Snitch now has 743 weapon strength. Can you imagine what would happen if he got the Sword of Cain? What would happen if he got the Sword of Cain? Just, you know, just throwing out some queries there. What would happen? What would happen? What would happen? What could happen? Now that the High Elves are not dead.
Lord of the Assassins.
Was I playing the long game all along? No is the answer. Didn't have a fucking clue what I was doing, which is true most of the time. Are there any greenskins still alive? Because it didn't say they were all dead, did it? they have like a little... Oh, of course, they've still got myrmidons over there, but it's currently under siege, so they're pretty much done. Now we need to kill these dickheads. Oh god, there's so much cavalry there. It's going to be so fucking irritating to fight. Oh, it's going to be so annoying. Oh.
Clan Eshin sorcerer.
Oh well. Oh well, I guess we'll have to deal with them. Greg. I kept the Dominator part of his name because... why not? Let's assault you. Excellent. You can have concealment bombs. Doyle. Now we managed to really bop that army. That army is super fucked. So I don't. I suspect they will probably try and run away. Would be my guess. They're not going to want to hang around. They're not going to try and lay siege to us because we've still got a full garrison there, and our army's healing up very, very quickly. Now, if they do try and head deeper into our territory, I might have to. I think it's what they... well, no, what they could do is encamp and then global recruit, and then we'd have an entire stack behind our lines before you could say, oh, hang on a second. Maybe they shouldn't be able to encamp in, like, enemy territory. You know? It kind of feels like that would be... because, I mean, what... where are these dwarves coming from? How are they sneaking past us to join their army? They wouldn't be able to do that. But I get this... they'll probably do that, won't they? Oh, because that would be the most annoying thing for them to do. And with any luck, they'll try and run away. Oh, I'm bored of all this. With any luck, they'll just try and run away. Probably underway. We'll catch them and kill them, and that'll be them gone. Okay, that army did indeed book it out of there. Which is fine by me. I'm going to get rid of all of these Skaven slaves, and we're going to recruit some... as soon as we can, we're going to recruit some... no, that's the wrong building. Mother flipper. I need that one. I want to build that one as well, but... we need walls there as well. Now, where did these friggin' bretonnians go? There they are. There's the little shits. Hiding away. Okay, well we can bop you. Hello. Goodbye. I'll take the food, I think. Okay, we're going to keep an eye on you. And we're also going to try and assault you if we can. We did. How much damage did we do? Not an awful lot. I mean, it's something. Oh, they've got Doc Karaz. Did you always have Doc Karaz? Did I miss that? Is that something I'd miss? Probably. More than likely. Right, okay, so Queek is at war with them, so he should mop that up. That should be fine. We need to kill this army. That's the problem. I mean, the Bretonnians in general are a problem. Because it's not like I can't win, it's just that they're going to be very irritating to fight. That's entirely my concern, is they're just going to be kind of obnoxious. What is the problem here? Corruption. What kind of corruption? Chaos and vampiric. Okay. Oh, and, you know, our own corruption, obviously. Let's just double check. How we do? Is everyone fairly happy? You're getting slightly worse, but otherwise fine. You're not super happy, so we need to sort that out. So I'll upgrade you. The Marshes of Madness, not super happy, but is it getting better? It should be. And then down here, you're not very happy either, but that's to be expected because obviously we don't have any happiness buildings there. I forgot to rename you. You are now Fred. No. Fred. You're now Fred. I've decided you're Fred. There's a dwarf in front of you. And you failed to kill him, you useless bastard. Back. I kept the name Back just because I like it. And it looks like Queek is once again pushing back. The Dorfs.
Make them slower.
Contingency is over there. We've still got this stack down here. I think Queek is... Well, I mean, Queek has managed to plague his... oh, there's Thorgrim as well. Well, we've got some issues there. But once we've knocked out... In fact, I probably shouldn't have sent...
Deathmaster Snake.
You know what? We don't... Right, Deathmaster, you're going this way. Because we don't need you down here. Ulysses is more than capable of dealing with a horde of annoying French people. Right, no problem. Greg, can you assault them as well? 38% chance. It's not the best. It's not the worst. That wasn't particular. Greg, you failed. You critically failed, Greg. Greg, why are you like this, Greg? Why are you like this? We want more growth here, don't we? Yes, we do. So let's do that. So we've got a bunch of settlements which don't have walls. That's just inviting chaos, or rather every faction within 20 miles to come and attack those undefended settlements, because that's what the AI likes to do. Well, hello. You're just coming for us, are you? Alright. Okay, I see how it is. I see how it is. That's fine. I'm really not going to enjoy this, but that's going to have to wait. My discomfort is going to have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.